Hello there, I'm going to play a rapid game, so let's see how it goes. I believe this is game 14, so I'm ready to play a game. So I hope I do okay. My rating is the same because I only play when I record a video. But yes, let's see what happens. Right now, it's taking a little while to find an opponent. Okay, forgot the last C. Okay, that's an all account. I'm gonna play c5, e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, pawn takes, knight takes, knight f6, e5. Okay, this is I believe I play like this not long ago. Let me develop my bishop, why not? Okay, my opponent is playing really quickly, which is not good for him. E6. Okay. Let me develop my pieces. Bishop e7. Yeah, and it's time to focus because I'm playing too quickly without much thought. Okay, here my opponent blunders a pawn. I'm gonna take the pawn, why not? Okay. I can also take another pawn. Here I have two options. Going b5. Which is okay. Why not? If he goes through d8, through d1, he's going to lose material. So he's gotta be very careful here. Okay. c4, attacking the queen. Knight takes. Pawn takes. That doesn't work. He is safe. So bad. I wish I had that move. c4, knight takes queen, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes rook d8, but the bishop is defending everything. So yeah. Knight takes pawn, obviously I can take with the bishop, I guess. e5. can play c4. Why not? Just to try and provoke queen c2. Now I can try to exchange with knight d7. Or h6 maybe is another important move for me. To not get my bishop trapped with g4. Yeah, my opponent is playing good moves quickly, and you know what? Obviously I already made a mistake, but I had bishop e2 there. Queen takes, pawn. Something is fishy about this guy, but okay. I'm going to keep on playing. Knight e4. Every move is natural. I'm getting outplayed, of course, by a 1900 that is blitzing out every move. Bishop d8, knight d6 check, and that is a positional victory for him. Yeah, the problem is not that he's beating me, the problem is that he's doing this while removing everything. Who knows? Of course, bishop e2, me going h6 instead of bishop e2 was a little bit weak, but the speed which he found all these ideas. Yeah, I'm too lost. To be honest, I'm too lost. yeah, maybe I'll play a couple more moves before I resign. Uh, I made some huge mistakes, starting from playing fast and not thinking my opponent found the best moves. And yeah, I had no chance, no counterplay. So yeah, taking a pawn is an easy move to spot. The problem is that my queen doesn't have much to do. Now he's spending time, which is ridiculous, no? This is the easy part. I mean, the complicated things were before this. Right now, taking more material is not the hard part, and this is where things can get a little bit funny. When things can get a little bit funny. So let me keep my queen in the center. But yes, I mean, this is the moment to take some time, not look at this. Let me evaluate some of the moves I made. The arrow is so small that I need to be careful not to. Yeah, here. This was not that bad, but bishop e2. I had to play bishop e2. For sure. Yeah, this was my bad. Okay. Okay. So obviously he wants to go queen a7, exchanging material. I know I'm lost. I'm just going to play some random moves just to gain more evidence, if there is any. So obviously rook c8 is the only move. If I go to a8, he had queen checkmates. Let me bring my king Queen b7, king d6, king e7. Okay, so this is a good move. Yeah, right now is funny, no? But he's spending a lot of time. Yeah. But bishop e2 was the only move that kept me alive. Once I started to play quickly, I hung everything. I didn't castle. Yeah, it was too weak the way that I played. Okay, this is a funny move. I can push. Or I can even play rook d5. Yeah, but rook d5 doesn't help. So I'm gonna push. Yeah, sadly I'm going to lose this game. Queen takes. I have rook e8, and even though maybe the position is too bad, to be honest. The position is too bad. Threatening queen e7 and queen g8, which are not very hard moves to spot. Now he can take the pawn on the center. Queen takes e5. And the problem is that in this type of moves that are so easy and so quickly to see, he's taking an indecent amount of time. I have nothing here, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm lost. So yeah, time to resign. Okay, I won't resign yet, but I know I lost. Yeah, forcing the exchange of queens. If I go to g8, he can push f7. if I go to the center, you can exchange queens. Even f7 is winning. Bishop f4. A quick move, a quick move to spot, but he's taking a lot of time. Queen takes rook, obviously. More than 10 seconds to take the rook. Okay, if he doesn't take the rook, I mean, what is this? Pathetic. I guess I'm going to report this guy, obviously, because I know I made some dirty mistakes there in the opening, but come on, I don't know why people use assistants to play, to be honest. I don't understand that, but you know, he played with the strength of 2450. So yeah, today's game. Okay, watching this, bishop. I thought this was the only saving move, and after this, if he takes, I can take. Takes, and this is a more or less equal position. I know I blundered this, and after my blunder everything fell apart, but it also is strange that a player with 1800 managed to play this fast. Yeah, so what can I say? He has, of course, 735 points in Blitz, which is simply ridiculous. I know he has only played three games, but that makes it even more ridiculous. And yeah, here you can see that $1,600. Well, what can I do? I'm only going to report the guy. Hope for the best. So thank you for watching. This was not a good game. I played really poorly, and you know this happens. So see you on the next one. Bye bye.